Brentford FC, squad 2025-26 season. Brentford, from England, competing in the Premier League, with an average age of 24, playing at the G-Tech Community Stadium with a market value of €392 million. Coached by Keith Andrews. Kevin Callagher, Irish goalkeeper. 26 years old, valued at €20 million. Håkon Valdimarsson, Icelandic goalkeeper. 23 years old, valued at €2 million. Matthew Cox, English goalkeeper. 22 years old, valued at €1 million. Ellery Balcombe, English goalkeeper. 25 years old, valued at €500,000. Aaron Hickey, Scottish defender. 23 years old, valued at €10 million. Rico Henry, English defender. 28 years old, valued at €15 million. Sepp van den Berg, Dutch defender. 23 years old, valued at €22 million. Ethan Pinnock, Jamaican defender. 32 years old, valued at €7 million. Christopher Ajer, Norwegian defender. 27 years old, valued at €18 million. Nathan Collins, Irish defender. 24 years old, valued at €28 million. Michael Kayode, Italian defender. 21 years old, valued at €18 million. Benjamin Arthur, English defender. 19 years old, valued at €1 million. Jordan Henderson, English midfielder. 35 years old, valued at €2 million. Kevin Schade, German midfielder. 23 years old, valued at €30 million. Matthias Jensen, Danish midfielder. 29 years old, valued at €14 million. Fabio Carvalho, Portuguese midfielder. 23 years old, valued at €14 million. Frank Onyeka, Nigerian midfielder. 27 years old, valued at €7 million. Anthony Malambo, Dutch midfielder. 20 years old, valued at €18 million. Yegor Yarmolyuk, Ukrainian midfielder. 21 years old, valued at €15 million. Mikkel Damsgaard, Danish midfielder. 25 years old, valued at €28 million. Miles Peart-Harris, Jamaican midfielder. 22 years old, valued at €1 million. Yunus Konak, Turkish midfielder. 19 years old, valued at €4 million. Vitaly Janelt, German midfielder. 27 years old, valued at €20 million. Paris Maghomer, English midfielder. 24 years old, valued at €1 million. Rommel Donovan, English midfielder. 18 years old, valued at €1 million. Igor Thiago, Brazilian forward. 24 years old, valued at €18 million. Reece Nelson, English forward. 25 years old, valued at €16 million. Dango Ouattara, Burkinabe forward. 23 years old, valued at €28 million. Keane Lewis Potter, English forward. 24 years old, valued at €23 million. Gustavo Nunes, Brazilian forward. 19 years old, valued at €10 million. Thanks for watching. Follow Football World Euphoria for more.